Now we're going to proceed to our next lesson.
Okay.
Yeah. And so remember this, yeah? And I'm going to do that. Sometimes I do this. This is a line with 2 marks. And this is a line with, let's say, a line that I split into 3 parts, right? Have you drawn them?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is, if I square this, right? How many little squares would fit into this?
4.
Yes, there you go, 4, right? Now, if I square this, how many little squares would fit into?
6.
Yes. Remember?
6.
Well.
Oh no, 9.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's 9. So here we got 2 marks, right? We got a mark of 2 here, and I square it, it becomes 4. Here there's a line that I split into 3, right? 1, 2, 3. I square it and I make 9. Now, if I add this to figures, if I add this, how many squares would that be?
13.
Yes, 13.
Okay.
Yes? Now,
Yeah.
now this time, yeah, so essentially here, you basically have, there's 2 here and there's 3, yeah? Now, now we're going to get rid of the drawing.
Okay.
Yeah? So watch
Yeah.
this, right? So if I have here 2, yeah, if I have 2 here, and when you say the word square, when we are squaring a line, or we're squaring a number, we are doing it like this. We are doing it like, when we square something, we do it like this. That means square of that number.
Alright, yeah.
So the square of that number is 4. The square of this line, which is 1, 2, 3, yeah, we square it, it becomes 9. And when we add the square of this number, which is 4 and 9, the answer is 13.
Okay.
Okay, let's do an exercise, right? Now, there is this number, yeah? What is the sum of the square of these numbers? This is the question, right? So here, if I have, for example, let's go back to 3. Right? And there is a line, okay? There is a line that has 3 parts. And there's also a line that has 4 parts. If I square this line, yeah, that means if I square that line, that will make a big square, how many would go, little square would go into that?
16?
Oh, this one, yeah, remember here? We got 3, right? This is 3. This is 3 in here. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, right, so it's 9.
Yes, a 9. There you go. Now, here's a number, 4. If I square this number, it becomes like this. What would be the answer?
16?
Yes. If I add 9 and 16, what's the answer?
25?
25. Yes, that's right. So here, this is because I'm kind of moving you faster, but also in a very nice way, is the square of the numbers 3 and 4, the sum, yeah, of the square of the numbers 3 and 4 makes 25.
Yeah.
Right? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is your other homework.
Okay.
Now I'm going to narrate it. If I have a line that I split into 5 parts, and there's also another line that I split into 3 parts. If I square both of those lines and add all the squares, what is the answer? Now, another question, right? If I have a line that's split into 6 parts,
6 parts. Okay.
and I had another line that's split into 2 parts,
2 parts. Okay.
if I square both of those lines, I'll create 2 squares, 2 bigger squares, and within it are little squares. If I add all the squares, how many squares would I have?